Let's just have a quick look at them. Bulls and Pats, that's a big game there. Bulls looking to regain some momentum. Pats also with Stephen Kenny looking for a first win. Derry City will be hoping that those two teams meeting in that game, the bottom there, drop points and they can take advantage in second. And of course, Jon Daly's first game over in Galway. But let's just focus on that Rovers and Shelbourne game, folks, because it's a really interesting one. They both had massive results on Monday. If you're Shels in this position and you're going away to Rovers, are you thinking, looking at the table, a draw is all right here, or do you want to really affirm that you're a title contender now and go and try and beat Rovers?
I believe you have to. I believe you have to try and go and do that and lay down a marker. I think if you're going to take something that somebody's held on to for so long, which Rovers have had for the last 4 years, I think you really have to go and try and put it to them and take it off them and show them that we're not going away. Shelbourne have done excellent this season. They've beaten Rovers already in Tolka and then they drew with them. Some of the games weren't great because obviously the pitch wasn't great at the time at Tolka. They weren't great spectacles. The 2-1 game, Shels came out of traps really well. But they've had great games against Rovers down the years. They've had a couple of 2-all last year. Yeah. Matty Smith scored a really good goal on the counter-attack. They've had really good moments against them, but the benchmark for this league and to try and win the league has been Shamrock Rovers over the last 4 years, so Damien will probably want to go there and lay down a marker. You
were there on Monday, Brian. What did winning that way say about the Shelbourne team and the way they did so late?
Well, it showed that they're a very good side and they played to the end, and they've got players that can come on and make an impact as they did here. Tariq Wilson breaking into the box, cuts the ball back. Evan Caffrey's come on, skips by Chris Forrester and sticks it in the back of the net at the very death. So even though it looked like Pats might be more likely to get the winner in the previous 10 or 15 minutes after Drake Mulroney had scored the free, Shelbourne had enough about them to take the game back out of Pat's hands by getting the 3 points. It was a brilliant win for them, and it just shows you the spirit they built up in the team, the organisation, never say die attitude, and 2 big wins over.
Meanwhile, at the same time, Rovers were beating Derry, so are they clicking into gear?
Well, we wouldn't have expected Rovers to be as inconsistent as they have drawn 6 games and 4 defeats at this stage of the season. Shelbourne are a bigger surprise. They've only lost 2 games all season. I think that they've had a sticky second quarter of the season, but now touching those 2 wins together, Waterford and Pats, has given them more momentum, and they'll be in good form going into the game.
That's what what Rovers were renowned for 2 years ago, was getting late goals. And the late goals, but Brian said the biggest thing gives you is belief that we can keep going and get wins. Even through bad patches, we can pull something out of fire and get something here. And that's what this Shelbourne team have, is belief.